Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper. Today I'd like to welcome you back to Stonehearth. Hopefully you're all doing well today. We're just getting some blacksmithing done. I was going to say some forging, but it just didn't seem right. But you know what? It probably would have been a little bit cooler for me just to say forging. Last episode was a stressful one. We had probably the longest battle in Stonehearth history. It was epic, it was great, and also has pretty much just told me that this game is about to get really difficult. So we're here. Hopefully, well, we're here trying our very hardest to hopefully, well, first we need to haul all these goods, which would be ideal. See if we can get the, get the Hearthlings over here to do nothing but haul goods. That would be great. Because we have so much to haul right now. Our footmen had a little bit of an interesting fight. What are their armors right now? I really need to know. So it's +4, isn't it? +2. Their armor is pretty good. It's pretty much the best we can get at this point, other than their weapons are a little bit lackluster. I am going to turn 2 of them into archers, though, which is going to significantly increase our combat sort of potency, as it were. It also means, excuse me, 2 of them are going to be knights, by the way, but it also means that the healers can concentrate on 2 of them at a time. We are going to need the archers because it is a significant damage upgrade. I think it goes up to 35 or something silly from their 10. Well, that's 16 if you have an iron mace. Which is pretty good, but still kind of lackluster. And that's not including the next level of ranged weaponry. So what we want to do is create some some bows. My voice is going, apparently. And I have done so. What I would like to do, however, is eventually get the next level bow, which I need a level 6 to get. So I think for now, what I will do is probably get myself... I don't know. I can make myself a bunch of these desks, I suppose. All these chairs and tables. Anything useful that I can make? I mean, I suppose more of these crates are always nice. So if we just make straight up 20 of them, that would be ideal. I don't know if that's going to get them to the next level. If we have a look at our carpenter. Let's see. You're getting close to level 6, but not quite there yet. However, you do have a fairly good mind, so your experience gain should be quite good. Now, as for our archers, let's see. So we're looking for... I know one person definitely requested to be an archer. Tim. Tim. Hello, Tim. Unfortunately, you've got really good body. But oh well. So, who else? Hound and Ignore requested to be knights. So Tim and Gerald right here are going to be our archers. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so what we're going to do is just change you to an archer. So you can be an archer, Gemerald. Oh, I'm out of the screen. I'm out of the citizens screen again. Citizens screen. And we're going to change you, Tim, into an archer. There we are. So our first 2 ranged combatants. Now, what this also means is that we can pretty much skirt the enemy if we wish to do so. What we tend to do was... Well, first, let's just... put everyone into the same group. Put the 2 footmen in here. However, the archers I tend to put onto a separate group because I like to manage them in a fight. Sort of separately. So if we do that, there we go. So this is our front line, this is our back line. That's what essentially we're going for right now. And the extra damage with the archers, I do believe, is insanely good. It's plus 25 right there. It does go up by an extra 10 with the bonus or the upgraded arrow, which is also quite nice. But that's still a lot of extra damage that we're going to be able to fire out right there. Unfortunately, their equipment is not great. They don't have any defensive capabilities, which does mean we're probably going to need to make some extra defensive items with one of our farmers. And I do believe... Let's see. Is Lois going to be our cook? We definitely need a chef. So upgrading you to 1 would be ideal, but unfortunately you're not level 2 farmer yet, you're level 1. Which one of you was the experienced... Yeah, okay. We want to turn you back into a weaver. There we are, because I do want to make myself some more leather for some equipment in the future, and I don't think we have any. Am I going? Click everything but the one I need to. So we need to get ourselves some more thread. We can easily do that by getting pretty much as much thread as we would desire. And I do believe one of these can be used by the archer. I think anything leather can be used by archers. But the big one that we want is the spiky quiver. So if we can eventually get ourselves some pollo feathers, that would be great. So that we can slow the enemy down and actually flank around them. However, we need pollo feathers. So we've got to sort of hope we come across some sort of poacher. That would be great. Now, we are making bronze, so we can eventually make these bronze breastplates. However, I don't think knights use them. In fact, no, they don't use them. We need to have the little shield. There we go, the full plate mail. So steel ingots are ideal, and they require iron and coal. Okay, good. And we're just trying to get levels right now for our blacksmith so that we can eventually make the items that we desire. Right now, they're getting there, but it's a very slow process, mostly because they're hauling all the goods from down here, which is annoying. I wonder why it's taking so long. Is this full? I mean, the ores are in here, I suppose, so I should have a look inside here. Oh, click X-ray twice. That sounds like a great idea. Oh, I thought they would sell pollo feathers then. Be really ideal. Right, wood. Oh, like, they're all in there. I mean, they have some goods, but not too much. We're making pretty much as many of the particular type of items that we can make. And I'm talking about bars, by the way. We do have the anvil now as well. I did make that off screen. Probably make a sign at the same time, since it is part of our blacksmith. So if we make ourselves a normal sign, which is somewhere around here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Normal sign. We'll just put that on the top, and then we'll tell the blacksmiths to make one of those quickly. Why do they need a metal ingot, a metal bar for that? It's quite interesting. The daily update is here. Oh, we're about to get ourselves... Oh, the total morale is still really bad. It's the food situation that's an issue. Yeah, we have 2 zombies right now. One of them is pretty much a skeleton at this point. They got a huge belly button. That was their guts hanging out, which, I mean, still. They got a really big red belly button. It's quite interesting. Take X-ray off for now. Am I going to go and fight the... Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Okay, then. We've got ourselves a little bit of a fight right now. Thankfully, there are only 2 wolves, which is good. And they're going to get there before the goblins do. I think. So what we want to do is have them guard this position to keep them around here. I think they're faster than the kobolds, what I meant to say. I said goblins. I think they're faster than the goblins. Kobolds, even. What am I trying to say right now? Especially when they follow the road, which does increase their speed, oddly enough. Not by design. It was completely unintended. Right, so hopefully we can try our hardest here, although I would like it if our clerics were not in the line of fire. Now, the extra damage from the gnolls are going to be here soon. Gnolls? Why do I keep misnaming them? Probably because I'm an idiot. They're called nobbles. Or kobolds, but nobbles. Because, you know, it's funny. Right, here we go. Now, hopefully they don't fire upon our archers. Nope. They're just going to fire upon our footmen, which is fine. I'm okay with that. And our 2 clerics will be able to keep them alive, which is ideal. So now they should be able to fight these kobolds. And hopefully try their hardest at making them back off a little bit. We'll try and fight this one. And the footmen can fight them. I don't know if they do as much damage as us. I'm mostly worried that the clerics won't be able to keep up. Which is why I'm sort of trying to fight the ones that are a bit closer. So we should fight the ones over here now. Just to keep the clerics nice and close to our footmen. And hopefully that will give us sort of a maximum amount of DPS while also keeping our healers in check. Unfortunately, our footmen are getting... Our archers are being attacked, which is not great. Alright, let's have our archers attack this one. Because we're going to probably leave them alone. No, footmen, I want you to attack that one. Because they're attacking our back line. That's not ideal. And the archers that we have should be able to kill that one without too much of trouble. And the archers, I think, definitely helped out here. I think if we just had footmen, we'll be having issues. Alright, let's go out of combat. Back to work, you fools. How's the food situation? We're getting a little bit lower on food again, which is not great. Probably because we have that new farmer. The weaver, let's see how you're doing. So you can make a bunch more leather, which is great. So that's definitely what we're going to do first. Make loads of leather, because that's what we need to make loads of the extra armor. Now over here, we're still making lots of copper. For now, we'll just throw it down here, because we still need to make that sign. Which, did I level that out? We did just have a fight, I suppose, so they were not... I did make a sign, unless we need to make another sign. Or we've already added the sign here. I don't know. Level 2 blacksmith. Good. Okay, so I'm pretty sure level 2 unlocks a bunch of extra items, including the very well-known Knight Shield. And we need to make ourselves some 2 ingots for that. So we're going to pretty much bring them all the way up to the top. So that we can make 2 Knight Shields. We needed some leather for this as well, which we have made. We can also make ourselves some iron maces, but they're for footmen. And I'm pretty sure the Knight Shields, I think they get a bonus weapon. We will need to make some steel short swords. Which we can't make, apparently. Does this do anything? It doesn't really do anything, does it? It's quite interesting. There's the sign. I'm pretty sure we can make this right now, right? The requirements are not met. The wooden sign does not exist. Really confusing, but I suppose we'll leave it for now. Oh. Huh. There was a fight down here, apparently. Oh, I wonder if they can be used to defend us. That would be quite interesting. The zombies can defend us from the horrors within our soul. I don't know why they're within our soul, but they are. Now, what was that? Did we make something cool? It's a good point. How is our... Nah, we're not there yet. We're getting close, I think. Let's make that. If we go over to our carpenter... No, you're still quite... You still got quite some time to go, apparently. What is this all about? Ooh. Selling some wares. I heard a bit of a thud there. It scared the hell out of me. A lot of the enemies tend to spawn from this direction, though, which is quite interesting. Do we get any over here? We've had 2 from here, haven't we? Yeah. Well, not just 2. Then most of them come from this direction. I don't know if it's because it hasn't been sort of... Well, it hasn't been fully scouted out or something. I very much doubt it, though. Because otherwise you could just sort of stop the hindrance of enemies by just scouting the entire map. I mean, it would completely make the enemies pointless. And make the hard mode pointless. But you know what? That hasn't stopped me before. Let's make some of these braziers as well, because they're quite nice. And we'll make ourselves a bunch more of these stone chests. Mostly just trying to get our levels up. Our town value is high enough now. Nice. Welcome to the group, Ella. Ella. Wow, really good mind and huge spirit. Low body, but you might be a really good cleric. Have I got too many clerics? 2 clerics is pretty good. I don't see why I should have any... You know, 3 clerics is even better, though. To be honest, increasing our combat potential with another cleric would be nice. Having our mind means they're going to level up much quicker, though. I don't know if they get any bonuses with body, though, as a cleric. Determine sleep duration. Every 10 curiosity increases bonus experience. No, that's will. What am I doing? Muscle. Every 10 muscle increases damage. Don't care how fast the Hearthling moves. That one does matter, actually. And each point increases max health by 1. God, 16. You really don't have much health, but I think max health is 100. I don't know how much it really is, but still though. Speed 84. If we compare that to someone with much higher body, it's 84. Let's see. I think the Hound has 6. That's 5. Okay, still something to look at. Okay, that's plus 50 right there. Speed though, plus 20. I think we're still going to turn you into another cleric. I'm really afraid of the darkness. It's surrounding me. And I just want more clerics. So let's make you a herbalist and get you to make as many of these pots as we can possibly have you make, which I do believe is about 35. And I think that gets you to level 2, and that will be a 3rd cleric. You can't have too many clerics, and by that I mean you probably can. We also need to rename you as well. Let's see, where is our... There we are. Let's see, welcome to the lands. Who am I looking at right now? Crystal! Although you did say you wanted to be a farmer. Yeah, that's a good point. Egg. Hello, egg. Welcome. Let's make 35 of these. We'll probably end up selling them, so that's 35 gold, which, I mean, really isn't much. We do have a farmer, right? We have a weaver that's probably not doing anything. Nope, you're doing stuff. That's good. We have those feathers. Okay, well, we have a bunch of leather, which is great. Can we make those 2 shields now? Nice. So we can make those 2 shields. We are going to do so, unless I've already made them. Hold on a second. I may have forgotten. Made them already. I have not forgotten. Good. So the 2 knights should hopefully have a huge health bonus. We might get them to fight some of these zombies as well, just to get them some experience. I don't know if they are going to end up lower or higher, but we will find out. And if you can make those quickly, that would be great. Because I think that they do get a huge health bonus from being a knight. That's the whole point. Right, so there's 1 knight right there. So we can pretty much compare them. That's what we're going to do. Turn 1 into a knight, 1 can stay a footman. We're not going to compare them in battle. We're going to turn both of them into knights, but I would just like to have... They're both level 6 as well, so they're the best kind of footman they can be. So we're going to turn Ignore into a knight. And they have a little bronze sword, which is interesting, but they look like a knight now, which is great. So let's have a look at your stats. So muscle is 97, so you're a bit slower. Your speed, even. 119 for this. Okay, then. Abilities, let's see. So level 0 increases stamina, courage, and draws attention from monsters. So the drawing attention of monsters is very important. And then eventually you get to gain additional defense from equipment. A knight intimidates the opponents, drawing the attention of nearby enemies. Stamina and courage increase greatly. Plus another inspiring presence, which is great. Stamina, which is really big. So fortify. They get plus 100 to stamina. That's an extra 100 health. That's insane. Now, of course, his stamina is quite high because they have basic combat training. So you get double the health, essentially. Or double the bonus on the basic combat training. So you are better as a knight. The only issue, I think, is your damage. Your courage is... Yeah, your courage is way better there, isn't it? I don't know if that's just a spirit thing. I think that slightly is a spirit thing. No, I'm pretty sure it did say it increases courage and willpower. Oh, wrong one. No, that's the right one. Yeah, stamina, courage. Okay, good. Let's see. So you are slower. And you have less muscle, but only by a slight amount. So it's not too bad. And also, I think your weapon's not a bad start. Yeah, plus 14, which is not as good as the Iron Mace. But it's still something to think about. And we can upgrade it later on, so we're fine there. Also, some enemies running towards us then. So we're going to get the other knight out, and hopefully nothing will go horribly wrong. Have we got the next one done yet? Nearly. Probably just make ourselves a bunch more iron bars, actually, instead of the tin. We will make the tin. Egg is already the next level herbalist. Wow, that was really quick. Level 2 farmer, good stuff. Level 4... What are you? The mason. There we are. Oh, so fast. Did you make the shield yet? Or can you not? Oh, you have made it. Good, good. Okay. So let's find the other footman and turn you into a knight. Now, will we have another footman in the future? Yeah, we definitely will. We need to have another archer, really. Another archer and another frontline unit being a knight. I don't know if I am going to have a frontline unit as a footman, though. Just doesn't seem like the best idea in the world. So what we're going to do is probably go ahead and try and fight this. We'll fight the enemies over here. And hopefully no one tries to get us at the same time. Because we want to give everyone experience. We have new archers and new knights. So they're going to be slightly low on the skill side of things. Oh, interesting. Some goblins. I wonder if we get the experience from the undead bastard dispatching the goblin. Ooh, invaders approaching. Oh, wow, okay. Right, you guys attack that while they're distracted on everything else. Look at that, no damage. Well, I say no damage. It's still some damage, but they're They're taking it like a trooper. Right, there we are. And then we'll get you lot to attack them. Even though they're just standing there. We could buy some more Fred. Although we are making our own. Invaders approaching. Alright, okay. That's fine. And then we can kill these goblins before they steal our stuff. And then we can see what's in the chest. Just a bronze ingot. I say just a bronze ingot. That's pretty good.